45 minutes.
All right, guys, race to 7. 1 hour 45 minute shot clock. Okay, with the river break. All right, 5,
4, 3, 2, 1, go! Or break.
Supposed to be on the other side of the red. I feel uneasy. I haven't got to play the thing. Yeah. I got it.
The score for Rocky and Sid. Rocky's 1-0 up.
Yeah, 1-0 up already. Hello, back at it again, folks. We're into the semi-finals of the Perth Open. I'm joined with Mandar. Mandar, thank you very much, mate, for coming up and joining us.
Pleasure to join you on the commentary box, Dave.
My God, you've had a half decent day of it, eh? You took out Andy Barnett
and then ran out of gas against Sid. I mean, I wouldn't say ran out of gas, but Sid played really well. He had some huge breaks. I mean, the standard was pretty good. 3 master breaks from Sid, 2 master breaks from myself. So
wow, that's a serious standard.
Pretty solid, yeah. And I decided I think Sid played a huge double to win it. So I think the cracking match was.
Right, let's have a look. Sorry, we have a bit of confusion going on here. Everyone's sideways.
I think with Dave and Matt's game, it's like they can't up the score because I think the previous match score wasn't finalized.
Well, we'll get
I think
that
Subhash is trying to fix it now.
Let's see. So who do you reckon here? So we've 2 cracking semi-finals: Dave Kelleher and Matthew Francescini.
Yeah,
Sid Gonzalez.
that's to be honest, it's, okay, Rocky's been on the stage before. Sid has been playing really well. If he continues playing the way he did against me and probably even all the opponents before me, he's got a chance. Rocky just beat Ron, so he'd be flying with confidence as well.
Well, that's another massive game. It's been upsets all week. All weekend has been unbelievable. Seeing Brownie not making it out of the group, and
even Brownie and Clint
as well. Yeah, that was our group. It was pretty tight.
And then I think with both Matthew and Dave, I'm not sure if Dave's played in the semis before, but for Matthew, I think it's the first major semis, I would say, since he's started playing. I think that's his comeback. I think he's just started playing about 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah, got chatting to him down in Geraldton, and he's very interesting to talk to. He has, a lot of views on opinions based off what used to be versus what is now. So I'm interested to see. I've heard a lot about Sid, and yet I've never seen him play.
Yeah, so I mean, Sid is a 9-ball player, and he's been putting in a lot of time on the 9-ball tables, like pretty much every day and every weekend he plays like 4 or 5 hours. Wow, more. So it's like the queuing action, and it's just with the mapping was always there. It's just getting used to the cue ball, which with the round robins, that's enough time to. Because
with how it all breaks down in terms of that, you have your C's, your B's.
But and his plus side is just like his breaks as a 9-ball player. So their breaks are just phenomenal.
You don't expect anything less. I've been hearing plenty about what he's doing at 9-ball. He's been going over playing in all these different tournaments. So I was pretty surprised after seeing you beat Barney. I thought, well, you've probably the best chance of taking this whole thing out.
Yeah, I mean, it's a chance. I mean, to be honest, like, against Andy was a bit unfortunate with his first 2 breaks. Where he dry broke and then I dished out and I had a master. So that's 2 frames down. And then I think he dumped the cue ball again 1 more time. But then he managed to come back. I missed a few, and then before I knew it, it's like from 4-1, I'm like 4-3.
Wow.
It was pretty close.
I was watching, then I seen it go 4-1, and I thought, wow, he's running away with this. And then whenever I looked over again, it was 4-3, was it? And I was thinking, this is
play like a big shot, get over the line, which because he lost a bit of position. Nothing to take away from Andy though. I was just had the run of the balls. You still got to take it.
Yeah, well, in terms of ranking, he's Australia's number 1 for a reason, So great. Just being probably the more consistent player in the round robin format, dropping 4 frames all weekend, I believe.
He's always a hard man to beat, that's for sure. And I was just delighted because I wasn't even expecting I would get that far, considering it's my first comp. over a year. So
Yeah, well,
this was
since
more
your
like
hiatus.
a tester for me to see how the back holds up. So pretty happy with the
Yeah, and how
result.
you feel now? You're back.
Yeah.
You're happy to play.
Yeah, I was a little bit stiff this morning, but it's like halfway through, just pain just disappeared, and I was like, okay, starting to feel good again.
To be
How
honest,
did you go in the comp, Dad?
yeah, it I wasn't good enough to make it through. I just didn't play a good enough pool, and yeah, just on to the next one.
Yeah.
Go and look at some of my results and
That's right.
question what's wrong and figure it out. Yeah.
That's like 3 timers running. So,
Okay.
But yeah, Said has played some unbelievable shots in this frame,
Yeah.
and yet he's still 2 balls away from losing here.
Yeah.
yeah, there's one on there.
Ooh, he has his
That
chance.
is pretty unexpected.
See, it's like with Rocky, it's like Rocky is an absolute grinder. Like he'll never give up. So Sid has to make sure that every chance he gets, he needs to capitalize and punish every mistake.
Because that's big there.
Yeah, because it's like now, like Rocky's ball is dead.
About as dead as
Just
it gets.
basically,
Yeah.
it's like good chance here if he. Yeah, that's alright.
It looked like that yellow didn't move very much, considering
That's right.
it looked pretty much full ball contact. Work to be done. And then on the other table as well, yeah, Matthew Francescini and Dave
Yeah.
Kelleher.
That'll be an interesting matchup. Like Dave must have played really well to get this far as well. Apparently his match against W.A.E.B.F was a close one as well. Went down to the wire.
It was the longest match. Yeah, well, obviously, yeah. Matthew Francescini getting over the line against Alex
Oh,
Kingsbury
that was a
in
cracking match.
unbelievable fashion. If you haven't seen that, folks, go over and look at W.A.E.B.F table 8. Obviously, we don't have the timer there, but yeah, it was unbelievable.
Sorry, correction. Table 7.
Oh, was it this table?
Yeah,
I thought it was the
first
next
table,
one. Yeah,
Table 7.
but it was it was
Yes.
unbelievable to
Yeah.
watch. That literally right on half a second.
That's right.
Alex Kingsbury pots out. Yeah, I got over that earlier on, Marchie. Whenever nobody was watching, I went over that one. But yeah, no. How do you think the comp went? You know,
I think, especially, well, I can't comment on the other groups, but the group that I was playing in, everything was like, it was timed perfectly. Like, we were told, like, by 7 we should finish, and bang, 7 o'clock.
Well, that's it. Yeah,
It was just worked out perfect. I think it's like, as far as somebody was looking after the writing side of it and updating the scores, everything should go smooth, because I don't think any frame there was a hold up as such.
Well, that's the best. I think this is one of the better run, especially with the West Coast. They learned a lot with the West Coast, and a lot of things worked. Some things didn't, but it's trial and error trying to figure out what is the best format for running these huge comps.
I agree.
And I think that did a cracking job coming out of the West Coast.
Yeah.
They learned what worked, they kept it, and they changed up the things that didn't.
Yeah.
And I think we're not far off a pretty good format here.
Yeah,
for sure. There's always stuff to improve, but
I think this shot, I don't know. I thought it was a foul, but maybe I didn't look at it properly.
I looked away for a minute, and Rocky's ball's now over the middle pocket, so like you say, he's grinding it
but
out.
It's like Seth should have played a slightly better shot on there, because that yellow could have gone a little bit further on the center to cover that pocket, because I still feel like the hook shot is on. If he plays it from behind, there is a chance that it might go in. Oh.
Can you just ask him to move down to table 4 for me, or table 5? Sure. Do you mind? Thanks. Cheers.
And now, I would like to say Sed's got a bit of control in this frame.
Yeah, he's still. Well, sort of. It's like you better off like just pushing this towards the pocket.
Yeah.
Literally hit it like head on, and just wait. That's the shot. Now it's like Rocky's forced, because he can still hit his red, but he can't. But there's a possibility that it won't go in.
Thanks, Bash.
And then Sed's dead ball is in the open.
And like you say, he's sort of a
He's trying
three-quarters
to-
or
yeah,
half
that's
ball
right.
he has there.
Yeah, so he'll definitely try to pot it in the corner pocket, but then that opens up the yellow.
This is a pretty tight shot.
Foul.
Oh, yeah,
That's a
that's...
foul.
Damien Stenhouse, Brandon Gray, table 11.
And now Sed's,
Now this-
Sed's good for
This
the
is
frame.
where it's like Sed needs to take his chance now.
And then over on the other table, Dave Kelleher looks like he... It's not easy,
is
but
Dave
it's...
on the yellows or?
Yeah, Dave's on the yellows,
I
yeah.
think take his medicine. I don't know. It's like he's
You don't
better
try
off
and
going
float
in the
above it?
corner. I would just roll it, and unless I don't know how much of a gap there is between the center. Yeah, I don't like this.
Maybe
you,
so.
You rather just play it soft. If you want to come it, you just got to go full blood.
Yeah.
Because this.
Can you go down 1-8? Yeah, thanks, mate.
Because I honestly, thinking about it, I was thinking about trying to run into that red in the
Yeah.
middle of the table and just leave the white where the red
It's
is.
the concern with that shot is like if you brush the red a little bit off, there's a chance that you might snooker or it'll be hampered. That's
Said's,
a terrible shot from Said.
he had ball in hand. I don't know what
I
happens
don't
there.
know what happened there. He just didn't cue it. Like it looked like it's his miss time. Oh wow!
I'm just a bit
Oh, is
confused.
Dave
where-
going up and down? Wow, that's ambitious. That's a foul.
Yeah.
Kieran McCrory, Graham Tuffley, table
Isn't that a foul? Or was it after contact?
Might have been double kiss. But yeah, from Said, with ball in hand, he
Yeah,
looked like he was
yeah.
good for the frame. and
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden, Rocky has one half decent shot to play here.
Oh my God. He's got a lifeline again.
Oh, it's just sort of showing you the pressure involved here
Yeah.
in the semi-finals. So the prize breakdown we have. So for first place, we're looking at 3,000. Runner-up 1,500. Equal third 1,000, and then it halves all the way down. Then, which, considering for a comp in little old Western Australia, I think that's not too bad at all. And now for Said, what do you reckon is the go here?
Just play. Well, this is going to be a tricky safety, but then if he can pot the ball in the center, and then if he rolls it forward, he can probably play a combination. And then if it goes in, he can play a snooker behind those two yellows.
Yep.
If it doesn't, he leaves the cue ball on the rail. Oh, he's rolled it too much.
Was he looking at playing the plant?
No, I think what
No.
he's trying to do is cut this yellow and hide it behind those two yellows.
Ah, I see. Oh, he's pointed
It's a
out for me.
smart shot, yeah.
He's pointed out
Yeah.
for me.
That's a smart shot, but it's
He's got
just
a
that
lot of
he's
angle
he's-
now.
Yeah, I think it's too thin. He's gonna make sure he's holding the cue ball.
No, yeah.
That's a bad
See,
shot.
Kieran. Kieran.
That was the
You
problem
got
with
the
that shot.
sheet? Tell me
He
that.
rolled it like a ball over. That's a big mistake. 2-0 is not ideal.
No, but it's a race to 7, so we'll have a bit
Yeah,
of time.
see, but it's like what I see is it's like Said is a very good front runner.
Oh,
if
right,
if he holds the lead, then it gives him confidence. And because he's like aggressive, his B game isn't as strong. Rocky, on the other hand, he's got an all-round game, so it's like he's such a grinder. Like if somebody is like running ahead, he'll just slow them down.
Dave, we actually don't have the sheet in front of us, but I can look at figuring it out for you. Margie,
Is-
do we have the sheet
Is
for
that the one
Calcutta?
or no? Oh, there you go.
Okay.
By this is for.
Oh, here we go, yeah. Let's figure it out here. Righto, so... Dave...
Fallon's got Ash R, but I think this is for. Okay, yeah, that's the main one. I'm assuming.
There's Fallon, 32. Oh, no, that's...
Which is the big one? What's the?
AJ Hogan.
Oh, yeah, that's the big one, yeah.
Table
Yeah.
So
I think Dave Fallon only bought into... Oh, no, there he is. You had Alvy. And
And-
unfortunately, Alvy went out in the
Yeah.
quarters. So, yeah, Dave, you've been done on. I think we had a lot of... Let's see who ended up. So, Adrian Lancaster, I'm assuming, got Matty Fran.
yeah. And
Edel Luke got Said. They're rolling in
Oh,
it.
there you go. They're
Rolling.
always too, Matt. It's like whether it be Gero, whether it be Perth, they just dominate the Calcutta everywhere.
You think it's only because they're setting it up, but now
Yeah.
you're realising they're just kings of the Calcutta. Let's see here, and who else do we have in here? Rocky, Josh Crow got Rocky,
Yeah.
and Scott Healy got...
Josh would be loving it because it's like Rocky was playing Troy Forrester in the last 32, and black's on the pocket, yellow's on the pocket, and he's missed the yellow. of Troy.
Oh,
Yeah, it was a very interesting match.
well, that has just been nail biters all the way.
Yeah, that's right.
Like any comp, so
Yeah.
we had, just to fill
There's
everyone
always
in,
moments. Yeah.
we had Lee McSherry and Luke Angles play first round,
Yeah.
and yeah, Lee just got the better of him, and then we had
Lee McSherry and Alex Kingsbury. That
Yeah.
went down to the wire to the black ball of the decider, and it had like everything in it.
it's
Both
unbelievable.
boys had an attempt on the black, and it was crazy.
Well, Lee being up 4-1, and then it just
One miss, and then all of a sudden it's 4-0.
he just dropped the head.
Yeah.
Just
But that always happens. It's like when you're on the front foot, and all of a sudden like you drop like 3 or 4.
yeah.
Momentum changes.
And that's Sed's doing a bit of dancing here. I don't.
Yeah. Well, he's trying to it's a watch shot, just because it's like it's so close. Rocky's trying to play.
I see.
That's why.
I see. He's not letting anything go here. But yeah, like we said, 2-0, and there's only been 15 minutes on the
Yeah.
clock. Sed's in not a big hurry.
I mean, there's
with-
plenty of time, to be honest. It's like with 4 frames, especially it's a race to 7. I don't think there should be any rush whatsoever.
And with the break that Sed has, like you say, if he can get the break going, he
Yeah.
can just run frames off.
Yeah, that's right.
Sed's not actually in too bad of a position. If that rake goes into the left-hand middle,
Yeah, I think it's a little bit of a tough shot. He's not hampered completely, but it's like I think he's trying to play like
oh
Shot.
wow. BC now it just made it a wee bit harder because of that.
No, but
that
it's a
flick.
big pocket.
Ah, yeah.
It's a big pocket, so he doesn't have to.
Oh, down into the that's
into
right.
the yellow. So he's better off playing the one in the closest to the center jaw on the right hand
Yep.
side, and then run into the other red. Play the one in the other corner, and then you can play this one along the rail in the yellow pocket.
And if he pots it good,
And then it's
yeah.
like because if he follows it through, he can play that red that's sitting on top of the yellow. It connects well, yeah. So that's a good way to go at it.
So these
That's
top
perfect,
three,
yeah.
these top
So
three are your balls.
that's right.
and
So
then
you
this,
play that one in the corner now.
Yep.
Now you run it through or soft stun it. Hopefully he's not straight. Then you play the one that's closest to the cushion.
Mm-hmm.
Run it down. Yeah, that's the ball. Play it on the yellow. And then if he follows it through that same ball, then he can play the one that's sitting on top of the yellow next to the black.
Yeah.
In the center pocket. That's
He's
perfect.
played a lovely shot there.
Yeah, so now you just run it through. Just pick your spot. Because if he does that, then he's got every chance to. Because black's open either in the center or the corner. Or unless he's planning on moving the yellow so he can play the red in there. Now the red might go there.
Oh.
But I don't know. That's why I thought
That's
like
pretty
center
tight.
would be a better option.
Yeah.
Looks like it goes.
Because the thing is,
He
he could have
looks
just
pretty confident.
ran through, played that center, and then screwed back for the black.
I still think like it goes because like the camera angle. He looks pretty confident. Oh, he's trying to play for the center. That black's gonna be tough.
Can you screw into the black and just try and light touch it? Maybe
It's just because it's like now when he plays the red, it's gonna react with the yellow.
yes.
It's gonna
yeah.
be tricky to judge that.
Yeah, he's got to hit this good. He's just made the out harder than it.
But that's why I said
potentially
it's
could have
like
been.
because he didn't look at the shot. He should have just followed it through. Easier to judge it. Overrunning it, and he's still good.
It'll be interesting to see what he does. And then on the other table, Matty Franz in a pretty
Yeah.
good spot. He's played some pretty good pool all
Yeah,
week.
yeah, he has like
just a very
especially
steady player.
pressure pots like every time. He's come good.
Well, that last frame after the time
Yeah, that
ran
was
out, the
huge,
last
yeah.
frame against Alex,
That's a good shot.
Sed's played that well.
Just needs to compose himself, and then once he gets on board,
Yeah, Matty Fran, he trusts his pace on things
Yeah.
so much and just trusts his position.
yeah,
The pot's just second thought because it's
Yeah.
guaranteed. You
Yeah.
know, I just really like how he's been cueing the ball.
Mhm.
It's just nice
yeah,
and
he's doing
soft.
it, yeah.
I'm yet to see him actually hit anything too hard.
Steve Hale and Conan Flanagan, table 1.
Oh, and Sed's missed it.
That's exactly what I mean. It's like you just got to make sure that I think he's feeling the pressure a little bit.
Before you know it, he's down. He's down 3-0.
That's alright. He just needs to reset, forget about what's happened, shake it off, and then.
Although
Not
he's not
ideal.
perfect on this.
I think he discelled on that shot,
Yeah.
Rocky, a little bit.
I think he was
Even if-
actually a bit worried about the pot.
Yeah, but it's. I mean, the pot was pretty. I think he's trying to hold it, but like, I think he can. He has
Left
to
hand
nick
side,
that.
or do you have to go around the
I
table?
think it's like I'm better off like nicking the black. I think he can.
Yeah, it was always pretty hard to.
It's gone. I don't know if he can face double it.
Because
Or
there was
he's
too
going
much.
long double.
Yeah. Looks like the long double.
Wow.
Oh, he's not
Wow.
messing about. Yeah, this
Yeah,
is.
he got it like he got down on the shot pretty quick.
Yeah, he had a feeling. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's for said. That's
Yeah,
pretty
but
painful.
but that's always the case though. It's like as soon as you miss, like when you had a very good chance, there's a solid chance like the opponent's just gonna punish with a random shot
Yeah,
because
yeah,
it
yeah.
just tends to happen.
Especially at this point in the tournament as
Yeah.
well. You're in the semi-finals. They're not going to be missing much. They didn't get here by missing
You got to
balls.
realize it's like Rocky's always going to take that chance because the scoreboard is in his favor. He's 2-0 up.
Yeah.
And it's like even if he does underhit it, there's a possibility it might go safe.
Yeah, well, that's it's all heating up here nicely because the more I'm thinking about what the finals looking like, what do you?
Well, it'll be interesting because I honestly, at the start, if you ask me between Rocky and Sid, the way, like, when I was watching the games, I thought like Sid might be, I wouldn't say he's a favorite, but it would be a very close match. And I mean, I still think like Rocky would come through. It's just because it's like Rocky's been playing this game and Sid hasn't.
Yeah. It's going to be, tight all round. To be honest, I had John Barkley saying, and pretty much everyone I've talked to saying, the final's going to be Alex, Ron, Luke, Barney, and none of them are even in the semi-final.
Yeah, but that happens because it's like the standard is like so much higher now. Like even the second division players can just like run racks. Like if there's an open table, it's pretty cutthroat now. Any mistakes, and it's like you'll just get punished.
Ah, yeah, lovely. Thanks very much, Sebash. Sebash is always innovating things and bringing things back. Right when you think they're dead, he finds a way to rejuvenate it.
Yeah, that is true.
Isn't it
That
just,
is true.
You thought W.A.E.B.F pool was dead?
Well,
Sebash came in the scene.
Yeah, I mean, considering it's like from no streaming to streaming on Facebook or something to what we have now is just phenomenal.
And just a quick ad break as well. Yeah, thanks very much to Red Earth Creations, Marchie and myself. If you need any signage, give us a buzz. You'll get through to me and I'll look after you. We'll have Allenbrook Skips as well. And then, of course, Nathan McMahon and Advanced Auto Tune and every good thing they do for us as well. So just give a shout out to all of these guys as well. Without them, none of this is really all that possible. So
thanks, guys.
Big shout out to them.
I appreciate the support. I'm sure all the players do.
Hey Mandar, it's Aiden. How's things? The Aiden staff. I'm not sure if.
Aiden, how you doing, Aiden? He's like the man on a mission at the moment. Man's turned into an absolute weapon. He's setting up the bar while losing weight and getting ripped.
Wow.
Just on a different level now.
And sometimes it takes you to fall to get up. You know,
that's like he's done the hard work. So
building
hope
the
all's well,
consistency,
Aiden. Hope you're keeping well, mate.
Yeah, Trey, that's true. But that last shot there, I think he was trying to get on the right side, and he's just landed in the middle of no man's land. But Matty Fran, there's no issues with how he's playing anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, what a shot that is from Sed. Oh, Sed, stop it.
I think we'll focus on Matty's game for now because he's on the finish now, I think.
If he can see, he's looking at the reverse plant.
Is there a delay? Oh, no.
So did you have any of these guys in your group? Was any of these guys in your group?
Said was in my group.
Yeah, and he was hitting them the same way all
Yeah.
weekend.
Well, it's like not really, to be honest, but obviously now that more table time with singles. I mean, he finished in the top 4, so he was pretty delighted.
Matty Franz got a bit of a
That's a
result
good pot
there.
from Said.
That's
very good
unbelievable.
pot.
Yeah, Sed's turning it on now.
Yeah.
Sed's turning it on.
I think. What do you think? How's Said gonna go? I would say he play the center first.
Yeah.
Come for the corner.
Yep.
And then
Just try and come low, stun up. And
yeah, that's right. Play the other red in the center and for the black.
I think that's the way to go. But then again, he sees these different patterns
Yeah.
based off the game that he plays. It's
Because for a 9-ball player, it's like
there's a lot more movement to the white.
Yeah.
Really, they love moving the white in 9-ball.
Yeah, and they love using the cushion and everything else. So it's just like.
So he's left himself a bit straight in this, or he's wrong side is straight to make it worse.
I think he can still cheat the pocket a little bit if he wants to.
Do you stun back for?
Yeah.
Oh wow! And now just you have to play a wee soft cannon.
This
into
is
the black.
a little bit tricky now. I don't like it because it's like the position on the black.
But I feel like even if you play this and you hit the wrong side of the black, you're nudging it away so you can play it into the right bottom corner. The white's coming up that way.
Yeah.
But just make sure you don't hit it into no man's land like that.
Yeah,
that's the issue.
I think, but I would back him for a double though.
Yeah, I think you can just cut it.
In case if he, because 9-ball player, so.
I think the cut isn't too bad, but it's just not the way you wanted it to be. Technical difficulties. Yeah, let's see here. Yeah, the cut. Oh, the white. Oh, yeah.
Okay, well done, Said. He's on board.
Yeah,
I'm
and he
sure
was
he'll be
playing like a
delighted.
man possessed in that
Yeah.
frame. If you've seen some of the pots he was playing, he's warming up a bit here. Because obviously, Said, from what I hear, he's playing comps overseas in the 9-ball. And
He has been for 9-ball, yeah.
so
He's like he's clearly putting in the table time. It's just not on the 8-ball table.
Yeah.
All right, I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Yeah, not a problem, mate, not a problem. Thank you very much, Mandar. And yeah, for Matty Francescini, he's missed the black, and all the balls are on here for Dave Kelleher. I think I would back Dave for this. Just feels that bit harder considering he's down 3-1 at this point, but anything goes. Anything goes.
It's up there. No, that's right. It is up there. I was going to say, it is up there. I was trying to check if it was or not.
So we're just trying to figure everything out. Yeah, the double probably was easier. But I think it's just more natural for the cut, but I think everyone just plays the shot that bit different. I'm scared of doubles, so I stay away from them. That's the sort of level I play at. But anyways, this has been a massive break from Rocky.
All the way down. Really appreciate it. Don't forget Kalgoorlie Open here again in 2 weeks. Easter long weekend.
We will come back because we are country week will be soon.
Oh,
so
okay. Yep,
see
cool,
you then.
perfect.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
So yeah, that's an absolutely massive break against for Rocky there. It's going to be hard to beat him if he's figuring out how to keep this going. So we have 60 people in here at the moment. Can we get some comments? See who we have rolling about here. Oh, and Rocky's played a lovely shot there. How he slid through that gap is unbelievable.
But they've normally only got 8, so they're normally minutes.
Wow.
Oh, what's happened here?
Rocky broke and it was a massive break.
Wow.
Matthew missed the black and Dave Kelleher was on for a clearance. But Rocky's played an unbelievable shot. He's found the gap between, there was a red here and a yellow here, and he went 2 rails, found the gap in between them, landed plumb.
Yeah, but then he's played a very poor position shot after
Well, that's
that.
it. Yeah, it's pretty unlike him.
Yeah.
And hopefully,
I guess it's like the fatigue started to kick in now.
well, it's definitely going that way.
Yeah.
It's that time of the day now. 6
Yeah,
p.m. We've been
that's
playing
right.
since 9 a.m. yesterday. Did you feel that at all yourself, or?
No, not surprisingly I didn't, which is a bit strange, but it's like, but now obviously it's like with the players, because a couple of them had like matches that went down the wire that drains you out.
And then that's the other side of it. You're waiting sometimes to play, and but that's going to happen with bigger comps. Oh, and Rocky goes in off after that break as well. That Sed's got a good chance here to pull it back 3-2.
If Sed wins this game and then Sed's got the break, he runs the rack. Every chance to put the pressure on.
There's Aidan's staff again. Aidan from Tassie tuning in, legends.
Ooh.
Oh, he's from Tassie, is he?
Yeah.
Living in W.A.E.B.F or
no, he's
living
still in Tassie, yeah.
And so how did you?
At the Nationals.
Yeah. That's not. Well, no, that's later on this year, isn't it? That's a fair bit away yet.
Yeah.
Plenty of comps to play between then
all
and
the
now.
Tassie boys are pretty good.
So looking here, it's obviously not easy, but at this point in the tournament, you're thinking Sed's got to be taking these out, especially against Rocky, if he's going to be standing a chance.
See, it's like it doesn't matter who you're playing. When you have a chance, see, that's the difference between like top players. It's like it doesn't matter who they are playing.
Yep.
They'll still play their own game. It's if chance is on, they'll just take it because they just believe in their ability rather than like changing it.
Yeah, and they're what happens if this happens? What if? They're just play it like
because
a certainty.
Most players are like, oh yeah, it's like I'll take this shot on, but it's like you just got to play the right shot because every time there is going to be a right shot and a wrong shot, and you just got to commit to it.
I'm at the other end.
You and I are up, but I'm just waiting for Janice to finish. So,
And Matthew's come up dry on the other table, and it's pretty open.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I don't mind the
little
yellows.
bit of work on the corner pocket yellow.
Yeah, but you have a couple of balls to plant onto
that's
it.
Right.
Yeah.
Even if you like, that's right. You can play an extraction, just move the red.
Well, so you find the extraction would be easier than trying to play some sort of plant onto them because you don't know what's happening with the red.
Don't play the plant because it's like there are 3 yellows that are sitting diagonal. So if you cut anything in the right hand corner, pretty much like straight, the cue ball's natural line is going to be moving on to the right hand side. So you just play that. Say he can play this yellow, which he's pretty much straight on now. Leave the cue ball there and then just cut this yellow in the left corner, and the cue ball will naturally hit the red, move it out of the way.
Wow,
even push it on the cush. And then after that it's like, because even if you lose position, there is a big black that's sitting in the center, which makes it a big pocket. He can push any of those yellows straight onto the black, even if he doesn't get position on it. So there's like a lot of options.
Looking here, Dave's looking at a bit of a different line here.
That's good.
He looks like he's I think he's playing the plant. I think he's looking at the plant. And Sed has.
Wow, has he hit enough?
Yeah, I think he has. It looks like he has. Yeah. He fits the hand up. And playing 9 ball, I think you can. If you can see the ball, they know their eyesight is levels above.
Perks of having 4 eyes, I guess.
He looks like he does have to play a bit of side on this, but
no, I think he's landed pretty good. Like just a roll on, that's it. Play in the center. You'll be happy with that. This is good.
Considering he's missed one of these
but
already,
but now that he's on board.
1 hour left in the main comp.
Down the bottom, Dave has played the plant, and it's actually worked out quite well. Looking up here. Yeah, that's how you know Sed's. You don't miss 2 of those in a row.
Yeah, I think it's just that once you get on board, then it's like it's just the first one is always the hardest.
Right. Yeah.
Because the pressure is like on, but now it's like.
And Dave's got a bit of a rub as well.
Yeah. But it's interesting.
Yeah, Andy chats.
Both yellows and.
Andy chats FPL says Sed's break is a joke.
Yeah, it is a joke. I mean, his opponents think it's a joke.
Well, trying to figure out what's happening to you while you watch him smash 4 balls off the break and leave everything cherries.
Yes.
Either colour set. We have Luke Angles floating about as well. Unfortunately, didn't have the day he wanted to have, but hey ho, can't win them all.
And considering he's just using his playing cue for breaking. It's not even like a breaking cue, so
it's wow. He doesn't move. He doesn't even move on the break.
Gets the ball every time.
He doesn't even move. He's literally just straight up he just stands up and cues
Yeah.
through the ball. It's not, there's no movement in the body.
He's short, mate. He doesn't need to stand up.
So that's the lower center of gravity, is what you're saying.
That's right, mate.
Allows more power.
Yeah. He can put all the power of his legs into it without bending.
Yeah,
mate.
yeah. There is no bend, and he's
That's
standing
right.
straight up when he plays, because obviously he has to reach over the table a wee touch. Yeah. Dave Callagher has a bit of a big shot to play here. Do you nudge the yellow?
Wow.
Oh.
That was always going to be tricky.
Yeah, it was always going to be. Although, what did you think about just rolling it in and trying landing near the side rail and playing it long?
Yeah. I don't know. It's like...
Because you know what these pockets are like. These pockets are, if you try and hit them hard into them, they'll either rattle, they'll jump out at you. Oh, Said has missed that.
Yeah, he's
And
giving Rocky a chance now.
He's left him on the yellows as
Yeah.
well. Although I think I prefer reds in this situation.
still
So
open?
yellows, yeah, I think it could be. Yeah, believe so.
That's a good shot from Matt.
Yeah, I think Rocky has. Or no, he has reds.
No, I think, yeah, Sid.
Because he only potted one off the break. He hasn't potted a ball after, did he? Oh, well, now, yeah. Yeah, yellows. Yellows are a lot better now. I definitely liked reds before, but...
If he plays it using the red, opens up the pocket, all his dead yellows come into play. Shot. He'll take that.
And Rocky sort of, yeah.
Got a chance, yeah.
And how's Dave Callagher left it?
No,
That's not a half bad leave, I would say.
yeah, but it's like none of Dave's as far as Matt leaves the cue ball on the bottom cush, Dave can't do anything. There's no pocket for the yellows.
And that shot that Rocky's just played there with,
Yeah.
is that a load of right hand side? That's not bottom, top, that's just right hand side, was it?
I
The way
think it's just most of the players they have a preference of playing that shot. It's like some people, like players like Judgy, they like stunning it with a little bit of center side.
Yep.
Nathan would be someone who likes to time and play those gentle cross-arounds. Luke would probably be the same.
And that the way Rocky's played that, it seems like the optimal way to play that. He's actually hit it hard, but he's just followed the line. It's and from where this frame was to how Rocky's developed it, it's
interesting choice there by Rocky.
Oh, he's rolled. Oh,
that's one way of using the whole pocket.
Yeah, well, that's.
Oh wow.
And Dave Callagher has.
Well, he tried, but
yeah.
That's a good shot from Rocky.
Yeah. It's a good recovery considering what's just happened.
I still feel like that black's not going to be easy, because from where he is, playing that yellow in the center.
Yep.
With the position, it's like.
He sort of has to.
Is he? Because if he's trying to play it clean. Oh, that's a bad miss from Matt.
Yeah.
See,
you see, it's still,
This is not straightforward.
Can you come 2 rails with a bit of just nearly centre ball?
See, it's I would just plain ball top it and play the black in the center.
Yeah.
The other center.
It's just, I'm still figuring out how lines work and bits and pieces like that.
I think that's a natural line because it doesn't have to go close.
But you have to play a bit of top, do you?
Medium pace, yeah. Oh, he's missed the pot. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah, because he leaves himself a shot in the center, but he's missed the pot.
Wow, this is...
That gives another chance for Sid
and
to
Sid
make
could
it
be
3-3
here.
And that'll put the pressure on Rocky.
Matty Francescini sort of has a free go at this, considering where the yellows are.
That's a good shot from Matty. I think he was trying to play more of the safety rather than the pot. That's a good shot from Sid.
Yeah.
Chance now.
Yeah, Sid's great to watch, I must say that. Yeah, he's a great player to watch. So I'm keen to see. Let's see what Dave Kelleher likes to do. Oh yeah, that.
Oh. Wow. Dave's just going.
Dave
all in
Kelleher's.
every shot.
He's doing it. He's doing it for the B graders.
Egg pocket is a goal. I thought he's an A grader.
He is.
Oh wow.
He's been chatting with me a bit too much. I think he's losing the.
He started playing dangerous pool.
Oh, fair play to him. He's obviously.
Yeah, I think
Well, it's somewhat worked because he's actually left Matty in a bit of no man's land.
Well,
He has a big pocket. Yeah.
Well, sort of, because I've seen this hit the jaw and not drop.
Oh wow. We have Angles behind us as well. You want to do a bit? No, Angles decides elects to set it out this time.
That's a good shot from Sid. Leaves a good angle to come down for the black in the center.
And again, is this just centre ball? I'm going to keep asking you questions about
Just
spin,
blind.
Mander, because yeah.
I try and keep it like simple.
Yep.
I think Judgy is one of the players who barely uses like any side, but he always leaves himself on that right angle every time on the cue ball. It's so good to watch. And considering it's like the size of his tip,
yeah, it's
like, and that's 3-all.
Well, that's the thing about it, yeah. That's what I was always told whenever I was playing in the bars back home.
Yeah.
It's all of the old fellas. They all just say, "Don't be trying to play with
That's
spin.
right,
Just
yeah.
play natural
Just
angle.
play natural.
Just learn your natural
Yeah.
line." And that's
Because it's like, then you're not worrying about like, okay, I have to play with side or might possibly miss a pot because it's a difficult shot. Most of the times people miss the pot because it's like they're playing with side, trying to do too much with the cue ball.
Yeah. A lot of the time it's either trying to get too good on a ball or trying to force something that's not really there.
But then again, it's like that changes your style of playing as well. Because it's like if you're so used to using side and doing too much with the cue ball, then it's like you can't play a game like what Judgy does. Because Judgy plays it with its like every time he leaves himself that angle, whereas someone else would be like, oh, I'm just going to use side to move around.
So it's pretty interesting to see.
Here on the radio tonight.
Darren Janis and Marchie running the best comp this side of the world.
Oh, there you go. Rocky's got a great chance here now.
And
he's got a good chance off the break.
Yeah, well, that was a massive break.
I'm not sure if he's got the angle to nudge that yellow out. I think he does.
Looks like he's forcing it.
That's good. That's very good.
Wow.
That's a result. He's played that well.
It was 2-0, I saw.
It's 3-0.
I got him in the camp. In a $10. People who thought they had the
That's a good shot from Matty. That's a good steal.
Sorry to interrupt. I won.
Well, that ball down the rail was the one that won Matty that frame.
Yeah.
To not even disturb the other raids, it was. And that's 4-2 to Matty Francescini.
Yeah.
Coming into this, I would think Dave Kelleher would probably be the underdog, but he's been playing good pools, so who's to say?
Yeah.
But there's a reason why Matthew came down. It's not. It's not to compete. It's to win. You know. I suppose you have to compete to win, don't you?
That's right.
Yeah, and Rockies just took these out just as easy as you would think they would be.
Yeah.
I got up. Sorry, Kieran.
Interesting.
Huh. Did you think the line was better that way,
I
Manda,
think
or
it's
what
like,
did you think?
I mean, ideally it's like the way Rocky was mapping that out, I would have played the same, but it's just that he underhit his position on the previous ball. I think that's where I would have still preferred like playing this in the corner because he could have. Because then it's like he gets a chance on the black because it's a straight screw back. And you just have to screw it like just 2 balls behind and you leave himself a shot on the black.
So you didn't like the other yellow first to screw back? Obviously,
yeah, that's what I was saying. It's like because obviously his mapping was the way he went, but as soon as he lost position, he should have just like remapped it and looked at the other path where it was like he's better off playing the other ball and leave the cushion ball for last because it's just a soft stun and he still has the black. Now Sed should capitalize, but Sed still has a problem ball. I
Well,
think
Sedge looks so good down the rails. See everything down the
yeah,
rails.
but it's like, see, with this shot, I think this will be interesting to see how he goes about it because he can play this ball as well in the corner.
Yep.
If he wants to. I don't know if he can get into the red. Yeah.
Oh,
shot.
that's... Oh, wow,
That's the
he's
shot.
got the
There you
pace
go.
so
Yeah.
good. And all of a sudden, Sed looks like he's up 4-3.
So basically, it's like play this ball, go on to the one that's on the left, then the one in the center, and then black. Wow.
Oh, he's underhit that by a fair margin.
That's still okay because he can play this red in the center and hold for the black.
Ah, okay. You
Yeah.
wouldn't try and play this long just to...
Nah, I think it's like center's gettable, I think, but depends on how confident he's feeling.
Yeah.
If you're confident, then these shots, like the pockets look like buckets. But when you're feeling the pressure, you'd prefer playing this in the center because it's not that hard of a cut. It's just a quarter ball.
Yep.
And then naturally you're going into the black. So you can hold it for the red.
Looks like he's trying to go under the black.
I wouldn't, because the natural line goes... Yeah, I was surprised with that. See, if you naturally play it, you would have been in a much better position.
So now, yeah, it just makes this shot a hell of a lot harder than it had to be. I think he's still... Yeah, he's got full ball pocket there.
Yeah. But it's just that the way the cue ball will run, it's like he's got to be careful because it's going towards the corner pocket. But he's got to control his pace unless he punches it. Yeah, there you go. I think he's... Wow.
Wow, that is...
That was close.
Perfect.
That was close.
But considering, yeah, it looks like he hits the ball so soft and yet he gets so much
action
movement and action out of it.
Oh my god. I thought he
Looked
missed
like
it.
that, yeah, it looked like that near jaw was coming big. And that's 4-3 to Sed. He's
so
taken
he's
control.
won 4 on the trot. Has he won 4 on the trot?
Yeah.
Wow.
He was 3-0 down and now he's 4-3 up. And he just looks like the better player. Rocky's missing balls.
Yeah, Rocky's missed a couple of pots, which is very, very unlike Rocky.
Which it would be interesting to see because obviously for those that don't know, he's just after beating Ron Kelly there. 6-4, was it? So you don't beat Ron and not be...
See, it's like, I mean, yes and no. See, this is where I feel like when you're playing a better player, it just like, it drains so much out of you.
Yeah.
That is like, there's not much left in the tank for the next match.
But that's what I would have assumed.
I mean, there's still,
yeah, knowing Rocky,
but then again, it's like, it's a race to 7, so Rocky still has plenty of breathing space. So, but if
Rocky's obviously gone
Sed
deep in
does
these,
this big break and gets a...
Oh, he's broke dry.
I think he got a yellow, didn't he? Yeah, he's got a yellow.
Yeah. Even when it doesn't look like he made a ball. I think he would have preferred to not make a ball with the cue ball here.
No, I think he's still got a shot on the red. Oh, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
Well, what are you doing from here, Amanda? Or do you reckon just the safety, play the red on the right-hand side, bring the cue ball back to where it is now?
Either that or bring the cue ball all the way down.
Okay.
Towards us.
Yep.
Nick the red and leave the cue ball all the way on this squish. Because I don't think any of... Except he just has to cover the red that's closest to the black spot. For the last red on this cushion at the bottom.
It's just unbelievable how there isn't a single ball against a rail.
I think he's playing that. Yeah, that is... Oh, no.
Wow, that's...
I think... Is the yellow on?
Yeah, the one to the bottom right is for sure. But that's probably one of the better results than...
Yeah, but I think this is where I think Rocky can capitalize, unless that yellow doesn't go.
I think yellow's definitely a...
With the way that, like, you play to win. Doesn't matter who the front you are.
Yeah.
You have to win to get anywhere.
Yeah. And that's what that, yeah, 100%. Like, that's
and nowadays I mean, a couple of years ago more, but not so much in the last year or two. It's feeling like that
So Matty elects to play a bit of a safety there.
Yeah, 80% of the price pool, and they get 20%.
I'm going to go play on 9.
Yep.
Against Carl.
Yep.
C-grade final should go on 10.
Yep.
Once those guys finish.
Right.
AJ and Harkin started a bit later.
Yep.
So
That's a good pot from Rocky. That's still okay. He still has that yellow either in the corner or center.
What do you prefer? Into the center?
I prefer in the center, provided, but I'll play it with a little bit of pace, so the red comes out of the way.
Yep.
I'm not going to wait for you.
well, you could either wait for 1 or 3.
You don't want to play it too soft because it's going towards the yellow.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it might just like. Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, that's a great shot.
Yeah. Now he's got every chance. If that yellow goes in the corner, I don't think that yellow goes in the corner on the right.
No, but if it does, he's set.
Yeah.
But it looks like he has to play this. Or it might do. Maybe he has half a pocket. On the stream camera, it's always pretty hard to see.
I think it goes, but I could be wrong. I think it goes.
The Aussie Tom Hanks is loving the commentary. Keep it up, Dangerous Dave. Thanks very much, Dave. That's did you see Dave Thurston? He was walking about this weekend, and he genuinely looks the spitting image of Tom Hanks.
Oh, does he? Oh, well, castaway.
I had a few drinks yesterday, and I thought I was seeing Wilson.
Jeez.
It looks like it goes. If it does, then he's set. This frame's good, yeah. Oh, yeah. Although I thought he might have just ran on a bit more.
I think it's like, it was a little bit tight. But I expected him to play a better position shot, like he needed to stun it a little bit more. Maybe it was too tight for him to. He just made sure of the pot. I still think like if he screws it,
he can beat this red.
Yeah, flick this red and then come closer towards the yellow near the cushion.
Is there any way he can cue it just nice and soft and miss the red completely and get on this left hand side of the yellow in the middle?
You don't want to do that. It's just because it's like a little bit of like overtouch in off his on in the center. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's.
So this is much better.
Yep. But they're still not. So he plays this one long and then.
Just play it long. If he's straight, I would literally leave the cue ball where it is. And then just roll that yellow, because then you naturally come out for the black in the center. There you go, that's perfect.
Oh.
And now you just roll this and black in the center. Good chance.
And again, just center ball.
Just plain ball. You just got to make sure of the pot. You don't need much position because it's like the pot is gettable. You don't want to like overdo it.
Wow, that pause felt like it lasted an eternity there. And Matty Fran's on again here for the Reds. It looks like this is going to go the distance, but on the far table it looks like Matty is just in control of that most of the time.
Yeah, I think Dave just needs to, because Dave is more of an attacking player.
Oh, I'll have to put the fucking post and all back out again. Oh, wow, I nearly just spilled a beer. Hello. We're back again. Sorry about that, lads. J. Crow, never let them guess your next move. Dangerous Dave. How's J. Crow saying? Never let them guess your next move.
Terry's on a stroll. Can you,
Even yourself?
Disappointing that.
Sorry guys, after a bit of a technical issue.
Yeah, a bit of a Dangerous Dave issue.
Dave doing his dangerous things as always. He decided to just randomly shut down the stream. And then he's blaming Subhash. What's wrong with the stream? Then he's realized his foot is on the shutdown button.
Righto, back to it. Dave Gallagher's coming back. Dave Gallagher's fighting. So just let everyone know. Oh yeah, we can see the score. I believe it is. Is it 5-4 to said, or was that?
I think that's 4-all.
That's 4-all.
I think so.
Unfortunately, he didn't just see what happened.
Good chance here for Sed to run another rack.
Something like that.
That was a serious technical difficulty. Sebastian is just getting everything set back up again.
Yeah.
Good to see everyone getting back in. Sorry lads. I'll put the hand up about that one. That was all me.
You need to put your pants down on that.
At least I know. Yeah.
It's terrible.
Oh, Sed's popping balls everywhere.
Jesus.
Everywhere and anywhere.
He's in a rush.
He's just doing whatever he wants at this point. Oh, and Dave Kelleher misses a massive ball.
And
we have just
30 minutes remaining.
We've just hit the 30-minute timer as well, which for the case of Sed and Rocky probably it doesn't mean a whole lot.
Yeah.
But for Matthew and Dave, they're on frame 6 here.
Yeah, so it's like Matthew will be delighted with that.
Yeah.
But Dave needs to make sure that he wins this game, otherwise he'll be in a bit of a time deficit.
Let's see what Sed elects to do here.
I think just roll it. Oh, he's missed a pot. He's got up on the shot.
No.
He's got up on the shot.
Maybe that has affected Sed. Maybe he was being serious.
No.
Rocky might have got into his head by.
Yeah, but I think it's like, yeah.
Because he's overhit that by a fair margin there.
I think it's just the nerves are kicking in.
And we're back. DD, foot off the pedal. 2 rights, Dave. That's probably a good shout. That's why they've put me in the corner now.
That's a good shot from Rocky if he's left himself the angle to extract the yellow. But even if he doesn't, the way I would play it, if he doesn't have the angle, just play it soft and try and land straight behind that yellow on the push.
Yep.
Just play a stop ball and drop the red.
Yeah.
And then he snookers.
I think that's a. We'll have angles over here talking about how Steve Hale is borderline unbeatable.
Oh God.
Let's have a look here.
Dave just missed it by a mile.
Yeah, I think Dave's.
And he's
it's not actually too bad of an outcome here. Yeah.
Matt's dead ball. Interesting that Rocky's playing that.
Sorry, our timer might be a bit off here. Just my own fault. Obviously, you turned the computer off.
What
and the
are your
timers.
thoughts on Rocky playing this shot?
I'm not. Oh, if he gets all the way across there. Oh, he hasn't.
Yeah, but it was a very strange shot. Why wouldn't you play the other yellow? Like pot that and play the cushion one that I mentioned.
Yeah.
He just has to play a stop ball, and you definitely get a snooker.
And that's if you have the right angle as well. You knock it out,
because
and then
now
you're on.
It's like with Sed, he can always use the cushion and just slide it across for the red in the center. Hit the cushion first with right hand side.
Yes.
And just slide it across. He can even play it in the corner pocket straight if it's too much.
Yeah, I think Sed's looking pretty good for this frame. It looks like is he playing into the top right?
Yeah, play the cushion and just slide it across. He can play the red in the same corner pocket if need be.
Is that too much pace?
A little. Oh yeah, that's alright. Natural angle. Play the red in the center, hit the yellow, and then black in the same pocket. Just has to confirm his spot.
And Sed has, he's really came to the party tonight.
Yep.
Matty Fran, he's tried to develop it, and it's hard to see if he can see that bottom.
I think he can.
You gotta just focus everything on the pot here, Sed.
Looks good.
Yeah, he's played that so good. Oh, Sed's here to play.
That puts the pressure on Rocky now.
Big time. We still have 28 minutes, so we're not too worried for this game, but yeah, Sed's not messing about here. Sed's definitely not messing about. And Sebastian's standing on the wires now.
I think it's like now the question is how much is Rocky affected by that fluke? Can he reset?
Well, yeah. Well, that's it.
Because he
I've
has
just
to
seen him walk
forget
towards
what
us and
happened in
shake
that
his
frame
head. Yeah.
and then just keep going. Said he's delighted where he is right now, considering it's like from where he was 3 frames behind to a frame's lead. He's in a good spot.
Well, yeah, Said sort of reset it, and since then he's 4-1.
Yeah.
That's the way he's probably looking at it. There's always a way to frame statistics,
That's right.
you know. So that's, but in the same light, Rocky Hammond could be, oh, Dave.
That's a good shot from Dave.
So that's the thing, if Rocky is now 4-4, even though he was 3 ahead, he's thinking, well, now it's just a race to 3.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
the score is
Said's
5-4 now, Subhash, to Said.
Yeah, it'll update. That's a massive break.
That's a big break from Rocky. Very good break.
What's the lead like?
He's got a... I prefer reds now.
Yeah.
But unless he's got a shot on the red, I don't know. I can't see it.
Ah, there we go. Oh, 6? 6-4? Is that right? Yeah, because I think that fluke was the 5th frame.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Oh, that makes it even worse for Rocky then.
Oh, wow. So he's on the hill. Wow. Well, Said fluke one. Was that the... Yeah, I thought it was 5-4.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
But
Because it's not 6-4.
yeah, but that's what it's like. I'm not sure.
I think that's how maths works.
Because my understanding was the fluke was to get it to 4-all, and then this frame was 5-4. But clearly not.
I guess we'll figure it out. We'll just act like it's hill.
Yeah.
And then see how it progresses.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, if it is hill, Rocky's under a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
He can't really afford to be making any mistakes.
And it's not an easy frame either. Like Rocky's got to play a couple of good shots.
Excuse me. Righto, so we're all back up to scratch again. Svash, do you want to save that config file in case we go around 2?
He just needs to come a little bit under for that center pocket after screwing this red.
Just focus on the pot. Oh, he's
screwed it too much.
He's gone all the way.
Wow.
He's gone all the way.
That's not ideal.
So that's how you know he's feeling the pressure here. Yeah.
Wow, he's got down on the shot pretty quick. But
must go to the middle.
I'm surprised he's got down on the shot that quick.
Oh, it goes.
That's a great
nice.
pot.
Yeah.
He needs to leave himself a little bit of an off angle so he can punch it across, and then unless he decides to play the black double in the center. That's a good shot.
Yeah.
That's a good shot. Looks like he's playing the black in the for a double.
Yeah, he doesn't have a great angle to do much else.
I think he does, but maybe he just played for a double. That's good.
Yeah. Just feels like doubles are slightly lower tariff than trying to play a ball
I think it's like
clean.
because this is like I would back him to get the double here, but sure.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you forget it's just another shot in the arsenal,
so
realistically.
Now you can like this break is extremely crucial for Said because he could be. This is basically like a match winner if he gets a good break and clears it.
And with a yeah, Trey, 100%, mate. From Said being 3-0 down to 5-4 up to 6-4 up, and now it's 6-5. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Surely, yeah.
6-5, yeah. Said doesn't like updating scores when he's in the lead. He likes to hold on to that lead.
Even if it's not real.
Nah, it's there you go. I think he's updated the score now, so
yeah,
6-5 Said's way. And
we're,
set to break.
We're up to 71 viewers. This is more than our concurrent viewers for Super League. We usually sit around 60, so it's good to see people coming out and watching and supporting.
Oh, and he's lost the cue
that
ball.
is the first time I've seen him break dry.
Yeah.
Well, not break dry, but yeah.
The pressure as well. See, guys. Good chance for Rocky. I think reds are the balls to be.
just started? No, they've been going for a while. So they shouldn't be far off.
Oh, Matty's tried to play a big shot and he's killed both his balls.
Dave's got a great chance to equal it.
Dave's on for 4-4 here. Matty Fram had so much
I think
control.
this is a little bit of a tricky pot though, because it's like he's got to play it. Like, if he plays it gentle, I don't see.
You just play it dead weight.
Yeah, no,
you
that's
gotta
what I
focus on
said.
the puck.
It's like it's not, but it doesn't matter because both his reds are.
Yeah.
Now the only shot that Matty has is probably if he doubles it and covers the pocket.
Which in itself is...
Yeah, it's a big ask. Unless he can squeeze behind the other red and play a snooker, which again, given where he is, I think it's hampered queuing as well.
Yeah. It just feels like Matty had so much control.
Yeah.
Even last frame, even the frame he's lost.
Yeah. That's a good shot from Rocky. Matty's tried to do something, but yeah, it's like there wasn't much because he's got options on both ends.
Yeah, it was hard to get this. Yeah.
Back up 19 minutes. 19. We're going to go to table 3 when you're at Matt. We're going to go to 3.
That should be okay. He can play the black in the center.
Brandon.
Interesting shot from Rocky.
And a slap of the leg from Rocky there.
It's just because it's like it was a pretty straight. He's literally played it half ball rather than a full ball. Watch with. Oh wow.
Dave's flirting. Dave's flirting. And I must ask you, Mandar, coming into this tournament, if I told you that your top 4 was going to be Dave Kelleher, Matty, Sed, and Rocky,
yeah, well,
what would your thought have been? Would you have put money on it?
Well, it's interesting, but again, it's like if you look at the year Lee McSherry won it.
Yep.
What was it, last year or the year before?
Last year.
Yeah, it's like nobody saw him coming.
Yeah.
And like he was playing phenomenal. From what I was told, I didn't watch the match, but even the finals, it was pretty much like one visit finishes.
Yeah, well, the first 6 frames were all masters from.
So that just shows like the quality. It's like WA pool definitely has the depth now compared to what it was before.
Well, that's what you can tell. The gradings are getting deeper as well. The difference between your A's, B's, C's, like you were mentioning, and your elites.
And obviously, it's like the major driving factor in that is like the format. Because all of a sudden we're playing these international rules where it's just like one shot. So unless you're potting, you're not going to win. Because blocking pockets is not going to take you much further.
Yeah.
That, I think, has changed the game drastically in the last 3 or 4 years. Everyone's pretty much playing like attacking pool, which is what you want, obviously. It's fun to watch, but it's more fun to play as well.
Yes.
It's pretty cutthroat.
Well, yeah, especially at this standard.
Yeah.
You miss a ball, you do anything wrong, really.
And like in the last couple of years, it's like you've seen like some of these top players coming back to play. Like Ron's back, Dan Rucci's back, and he's promoting the game as well. And then Rocky's playing full time. Nathan and these guys. Obviously, we've missed the Foster brothers for this year, which obviously makes a big difference.
But then that just to me means that now there's a place for someone to try and climb above them.
That's right, yeah.
Then to take their place.
And obviously now it's like the tournament. It's hard to pick a favorite. It's hard. Although okay, we can put it up on paper. It's there, but it's like the way it's going. It's like on a given day, even like a A grader can take a pro out because pot positioning is always there. I feel like what it's coming down to these days, it's mostly the breaks. It's something that most of the players don't practice, is the break. And it's such a crucial factor in matches because you get a big split, you get a dry break. Like all you have to do is just wait and watch, and then before you know it, one mistake and you're 2 frames down because it's like opponent's clear up on your break and he's at a master break.
And how many times have we seen that?
Yeah.
So how do you go about practicing your break? Do you just set them up and try and...
Set them up and just,
But do you try and use different spin to see what works best? Or
see what works. I mean, obviously, it's like what happens is every table plays different. When I was playing on table 1, it's like every break I got a ball. Yesterday I played on 4 tables, and out of like 15 breaks, I only got a ball once.
Wow.
And then against Sid, it's like I missed 2, I got off 2 breaks. But yeah, that's what makes the difference. Like especially when you go into the tail end of it.
At the back end of tournaments, it's if your break. Well, how many times have we seen breaks given up on people who are playing technically
like even
better
in professional,
pool?
just like if you're watching like Ultimate Pool, that break makes a hell lot of difference.
Well, the prime example is, I don't know if you watched the Tom Cousins versus Sean Walsh match. That's a prime example. Tom Cousins won the first 2 frames with big breaks, and got 2 masters, and then didn't make a ball, and Sean Walsh got 8 masters and beat him 8-2. So the break at this point is, like you say, and I think practicing the break is it's an underutilized
thing.
The
way, how much of a time you're putting in your practice, it's like at least, even if you put in say like 25% of the overall time in like breaking, it will make a big difference to your overall game.
It's something I never really think about doing, because you feel like every break's different. But
because I mean, I used to think it's like, okay, it's just power. You just need power. But it's not power, it's actually you need timing. Like if you look at like Alan Brown's break, it's like he never hits it hard, but he just hits it so sweet every time. It's just like he gets it like a nice split. So is Ron and these guys, like they'll never like belt it.
Because that's what's so hard to, because a long time I thought, right, well, let me just try and basically soft roll the break, but just try and focus on cueing the ball. Yeah. But there is an element of power involved,
that's right,
you know. So it sort of comes full circle with time and power and precision.
I think it's like golf. It's like with the drive. It's not always the power. It's just the timing. You just hit it sweet and the ball will just carry.
Because that's whenever you talk about time, and you're talking about when you grip the cue, when
that's
your
right,
grip
how
closes.
You grip the cue as well.
Yep.
It's like because like few of the players, they just hold the grip like light, extremely light. Like Jake McCartney, he barely just like holds the cue. It's just like very light, enough to just like make sure it like doesn't slip.
Yeah.
But just like super light. That's why it's like when he plays, it's like he gets so much reaction on the cue ball as well.
Yeah, it's looking like you said, Sed's break was massive here, and all of a sudden,
yep,
we're back to 6-all.
That's a good shot.
And the thing is, it's Rocky's break coming up, and we've seen what Rocky's break's like. Dave Kelleher's trying to find something here as well.
Is that the right score? Or
I think it is. It's been a bit of a longer race, But when it comes to gripping the cue, because for you, Mandor, is it the same where so you grip the cue and then obviously on your backswing your grip loosens?
So
and then
for me it's like, I mean, there was this book that was published that I was reading on the Indian Cue Sports website.
Wow.
And one of the famous billiards player there, he said like the way he grips it, it's like always grip it like firm, not like extra firm, but like firm. It's just because it's like when you're playing under pressure, your grip doesn't change.
Yes.
It's like because it's always the same. When it's light-handed, like sometimes it can go like too loose.
Too rights, yeah.
But again, it's like it could work the other way around as well. I think it's how you train yourself to. Because Mick Hill, when I took like a couple of lessons off him, he did make a very good point where he's like, for every shot, his grip changes, especially like where he's holding the cue.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah. So it's like if two balls are extremely close, then you'll hold the cue like very close.
Yeah.
Very close grip. If it's like a long shot, then you prefer like holding the butt of the cue and then just playing it, because it makes that body much more comfortable while cueing it, especially when you're hampered. It's like a close grip always works. And the other thing is, what he mentioned is like when it's a long pot and you just want to make sure of the pot, it's like especially if it's a straight pot and you're just trying to roll it, keep your hand light. The grip needs to be light, because you'll notice it. Like if when you play, it's like if it's a light grip, you tend to deliver the cue much straighter compared to when you hold it firm, because that's the time you're focusing too much on your elbow.
Yes.
Whereas it needs to be just the wrist.
Right, yeah, because that's why in pressure moments as well, and you tend to overhit it too, and you've just lost your line completely.
Because you'll see most of the 9-ball players as well. It's just like the wrist work.
Yes, 100%. You look at Shane Van Bonen, all of those boys. Aloysius Yap is another great example as well. Yeah, they all have very similar. But yeah, it's definitely an interesting. There's so many interesting aspects towards pool. It's not just as simple as. And you watch these guys and you think, wow, they're unbelievable. But
because it's just like all these small things, everything like adds up. But obviously, it's like you need to get your basics right first. These are just fine-tuning things. It's like as far as you're doing your drills, you're doing everything else. Some people prefer doing drills. Some people prefer having a match play. Some people prefer just doing like pots non-stop or just like practicing solo. I think it's like a good mix. Having a good mixture of everything makes a lot of difference.
Wow, yeah. So in terms of practicing your stance or your grip,
everything, so it's like when I started with snooker, it's like someone told me, it's like every time, like every shot, even when you're practicing, walk into a shot, because it's like then you're just like setting yourself up every time for every shot. Because most of the times it's like, especially when you're in a match, all of a sudden it's like you go down and then you start thinking, oh, what am I playing? Your body doesn't move. In your brain you're just like, okay, I think I'm lined up for this shot, but then you end up playing like a completely different shot, and then it's like you miss it by a mile because you just haven't lined up.
Because
you never walk into a shot.
And because most of the time as well, if you're lining up centre ball and you try and decide to put spin on it last second, your line's completely off.
This is where it's like, I think a very good example would be Luke Anglesey. We call him Mr. Reset for a reason, because it's like it's such a good habit. Like it's ridiculous how good of a habit it is, especially in pressure moments. Like double check, triple check, cross check it, walk around, and then you play that shot. Neville's the same. Another good example. And you watch Neville like when he's practicing over here as well. It's like it's always like that.
And every shot is the exact same.
The way he practices is like he's playing a match.
To every shot, Here
we go.
So back into it, So Rocky's break, and you gotta want yellows, but reds are probably.
Yes, that's right, Trey. He was 3-0 down, and now he was up, and Rocky's managed to bring it back from 6-4 to 6-all.
And Dave Gallagher has took the lead over on the far table as well. He's up 5-4.
I think it'll come down to the time for that match.
And to be honest, Matty's looking a bit lost. Even that shot there, it's not like the type of pool he was playing earlier at all.
Yeah, I think I'll just wait for. Let's just focus on Rocky's frame for just this one, because it's the decider. He needs to move that. That's a very good shot.
Yeah.
I think Rocky's got every ball on the table now. He just needs to make sure. Curious to see how he maps those two yellows that are close to each other.
I was going to say that,
If the one on the extreme right goes in the corner pocket,
it definitely does,
then he's got a very good chance.
Because then you have to figure out how to get back onto this into them. Oh no, it'll go into the top left, so you want to be
even if he doesn't, if he screws it back a little bit, he can leave that as his second last ball.
Yep.
Because the black's on the pocket.
Yeah, there's literally no thought about the black. Any part of the right hand side of the table for about 80% of the table's fine.
That's perfect. So he just rolls that, and then if he's straight on it, he can actually roll it further, play that yellow next to it in the center. This is where it's like you trust your cueing if you're feeling good.
And Rocky's got to think here. He's dug himself out of this grave of just he really let it go there for 4 or 5 frames and. What do you think about coming to this side of the yellow? And then then stunning across for the other yellow, or what do you?
I think it's like I'm just a little bit lost at the shot that Rocky played. I honestly thought he's just going to play it soft and play this yellow that's on the extreme right into the top corner. And then it's like it doesn't matter if he plays it stop or follow or screw back. He's got all 3 balls. He's got options.
But knowing Rocky, the way he backs himself, I think he pots it and gets possession. I do.
Because Sed's balls are tied up, but then you're letting him in. You don't want to let him in.
I have a feeling he clears up from here.
He's missed it. Oh. Yeah, it was a bad shot, I feel. It's like it was just poor position.
Yeah. And now if you're Sed, you're just trying to make it awkward, knock the red on the top left towards that yellow and just try and close things up a bit.
Yes.
You're not getting any closer to winning the frame, but you're definitely...
I think it's a little bit tricky now with the pressure. It's like his shot selection. It'll be interesting to see what he plays.
Because from where he is here...
It's like if he tries to push that yellow in there, like push the red towards the yellow, it doesn't add much value because he's still got like other 2 yellows to play with, so he can get position. He's better off blocking the pocket for the black, or just like...
Unless he can see this. I think he's left the 3-ball plant, or just the...
I think it's like what Rocky can do is literally that the yellow that's sitting on the left-hand side corner. Just like touch it and leave the cue ball there.
Yeah.
I don't think Sed can do much from there, and then Rocky has control of the table.
Yeah, there was no value to it. Yeah. It's just a tricky spot.
Yeah.
Rocky is sort of...
I think it's just... I mean, I personally thought like he's just going to push the red onto the black and then tie up the black, and then buy himself a little bit more time.
Well, from here, what do you like for Rocky?
I think
the 3-ball plant gives you better position, but this one's guaranteed.
No, I wouldn't touch the 3-ball plant, and then I wouldn't touch that yellow either.
Oh, if he can see it clean, that's even better.
I don't know. I personally play like I love playing the one on the left. Just touch it.
Yeah.
And leave the cue ball hanging onto the other red that's on the cush. And just buy yourself time. You just wait for the moment because you have control of the table. You don't want to give it back. Even if he cuts it thin in the other left corner, I don't mind that shot. That's not ideal.
What is he left?
See, now he's left Sed at the ball in the center.
And to be honest, Sed has a good go here.
Sed's got a chance.
Sed has a chance for sure.
Because it's like not the best angle, but if he can like keep playing, plays the one in the center and the corner, I don't know how much angle he'll have to stun it across.
Yeah, that's why if you play it towards here and even jaw, like if you jaw it, it's not bad.
If you punch it, I don't know if he'll be able to punch it though. It's a tough spot.
Oh, he's actually came too far on it.
I'm surprised he played that.
Because this only goes into this middle or the other middle.
I think he's just feeling the nerves of that final frame. The pressure's on. It's not easy. Because honestly, he should have played that shot like way softer.
I think he didn't think he had as much angle as he did. And Matty Franceschini is...
Yeah, I think everyone's just... I think Matty is feeling the scoreboard pressure now. A couple of his shots were just like... Before, how he was walking around the table and picking the spots, he's not doing that.
But you look at the time, he doesn't... We've got no more time to do it. Dave's played the clock to perfection, to be honest. Dave's played the clock to perfection. Dave just took the lead and... How's that?
Oh, Sed's got a result. Sed's got a result. Sed's got a result.
Main comp, 2 minutes. 2 minutes, main comp.
So...
2 minutes for the main comp to finish. So times against Matthew Franceschini at this stage.
And Matty sort of needs to find out a way to... And all Dave has to do is just keep tying him up.
Yeah, that's right. Well, Dave can actually pot a few balls because Matt's balls are tied up.
Yeah, and this is working out big time.
Yeah, so if he plays like a couple of safeties, he's in control. Because I don't see Matty going out from here.
But at this point,
just play the pocket ball, just roll it across, and then get a snooker behind the same red. Yeah, that's the shot. I wouldn't even commit to anything else. Just play under the safety. Interesting.
Oh, he was trying to cannon that out.
Worst shot.
Did it rock back again? I think it's just rocked back.
Just enough.
And I think Sed's in this.
But his red is tied up.
Yeah, that's...
But the only chance he has is if he plays this red in the... Nah, it's too early.
How you going, sexy?
As if you're Sed here, is it worth trying to go for this, or are you still trying to hold off until you get a better go?
I think it's like, because if he plays this straight and pushes that red towards this corner,
30 seconds.
but then the problem is like, yeah, so that's what Sed is trying to do.
Yes.
But then the issue with this shot is it's like the black is a little bit further away from the pocket, so it's not going to be easy.
But this is all about pace here.
He's going to hold for that position on that red that's on the right hand side.
Oh, so he's not just looking at jawing this and leaving the ball in the jaws?
Well, no, I think he's planning to commit.
3, 2, 1.
Dave Gallagher takes out Matty
Dave
Patton.
Gallagher is our first finalist. Well done, Dave
Congratulations.
Gallagher. Some achievement, sir.
Let's see what he plans on doing here.
No.
Oh, that is the worst outcome he could have had.
That's why I said it's like you should just wait.
Yeah.
This is where it's like patience.
And Rocky's in prime position here. Rocky
well, I mean, he's still got a pot. 3 balls. Anything can happen, but Rocky definitely has a much better chance.
I felt all Sed had to do was just leave the ball in the jaws.
That's right. Because it was too off. Like, and look at his cue ball. It's like, if he was trying to hold for the other red near that, because that would have been a right shot, even if he's planning on playing this.
And as long as nothing silly happens.
No, well, it's that's cool though. Anything can happen until the black goes in and the white ball stops. Anything can happen.
And there's serious pressure on this as well for
It's
Rocky.
just because it's like he doesn't want to come too straight either.
Yeah, and he also doesn't want to leave himself behind that red.
Yeah. Because the black is not like, okay, it's close to the pocket, but it's close to the cushion.
What is this? 3 seconds to live?
That's a good shot. That's a very good shot.
Yeah.
Leaves himself a natural angle to just slide it across.
And to be honest, Sed has played pretty unbelievable in this final portion. And
just the nerves. And then obviously it's like when the break counted the most, he had a dry break.
Yeah. Oh, not just dry, but he went in off.
Yeah.
That's, yeah. Yeah, Rocky's just...
And Rocky's done a little bit of a small...
I think Sed'll be pretty disappointed on this, yeah.
Had his chances.
Big time. He fought back so well. But
yeah.
You got to think as well.
Yeah.
You got to think about how much...
Well done, Rocky.
How much actually went into it whenever that fluke happened and Rocky showed his emotion.
Right, yeah.
How much did that affect Sed?
That definitely affects, but that's where it's like, I mean, Rocky struggled in the following frame. That's where Sed capitalized and went to 6-4 up. But Rocky composed himself to capitalize on his break and then obviously put the pressure back on. And then when Sed had a dry break, he managed to win that. So, cracking final now between Rocky and Dave Gallagher, which will start in about 10 minutes.
Yeah, we'll go and get drinks.
We'll tune in then.
Have a bathroom break, and yeah, we'll be right back. Thanks very much
guys.
again, Mander.
Thanks, Dave.
Chat to you all shortly.
Should have missed against me.